Hi, my name's Baz the Bard, and in today's game we have the final of Kingdom Games Tales of Aria pre-release event. There were 22 players here on the day, and after 5 rounds of Swiss there was a top cut to 8. Then the players did a draft. Our finalists are Adam Commissaric on the left playing Briar, Warden of Thorns, and Simon Denning on the right playing Oldhim, Grandfather of Eternity. As it's a pre-release game, I will be popping up images of the cards being used to help familiarise ourselves with them. Without further ado, let's crack on with the final. Adam is running Rosetta Thorn, Crown of Seeds and Sutcliffe Suede boots, while Simon is running Rotten Old Buckler, Titan's Fist, Plume of Evergrowth, Coat of Frost and Runaways. Simon Denning was the highest seeded player for this match and decided to go first. These two players have faced each other before, most notably the Road to Nationals final at Living Realms, and as you can see from the map, Simon won that day, so let's see if Adam can make honours even. Okay, so Simon kicks off with a red Embolden. He doesn't get to draw a card from Embolden as it doesn't have another aura in play, but his next Guardian attack action card will get +5 power. So, nice setup card indeed. This is then followed up with Titan's Fist for 4. Normally it's hitting for 3, but if you have a card costing 3 or more in your pitch zone, it gains +1 power. So coming in for 4. Adam's just checking on what Embolden does, what he can expect from next turn. Simon doesn't have any cards in hand, so he's got to be hopeful to try and pull a Guardian attack action in his next 4 cards. Adam didn't block, so he goes down to 16, so he must like his starting hand. Normally you would see some cards coming in to sort of like mulligan your hand a little bit. So Adam's kicking off with a yellow Bramble Spark, so his next attack action card will deal 1 arcane damage. He's going to fuse it, so it also gives it +2 power. So that's looking good. He then pitches the same card. And he is playing a Stir the Wildwood, so he is fusing that again. So normally it would be 5, so it is getting +2 because it's fused, +2 from Bramble Spark. Bramble Spark will deal 1 arcane damage, and Simon Denning's gone down to 19. And because he's now dealt arcane damage, Stir the Wildwood will then get another +2, so he's getting 6 in total. So Stir the Wildwood has now gone up to power 11. So this is why Adam kept his hand. An awesome combination to start with. So Simon is defending with a red Biting Gale. He's going to Ice Fuse it. So it's going to defend for 4. And now Adam has to discard a card unless he pays 2 resources, which he does. So he's coming in for 11. Simon is defending for 4, so he's going to take 7 damage and he's going to go down to 12. Adam creates an Embodiment of Earth. He does put 2 tokens on it. The timing's slightly out because he should have created Embodiment of Earth straight away from Bramble Spark. Sorry for my professionalism and not setting up the health tracker correctly, but at least I can say I have been in a final. Embolden pops, giving +5 to the next Guardian attack action. Looks like Simon did pull 1. So he's popping Coat of Frost, which generates a Frostbite token. So the next card or activated ability that Adam plays will cost an additional resource. It then follows up with a blue Snow Under, which he kindly let us see a couple of seconds ago. This attack is coming in for 10 due to the buff from Embolden. Simon isn't fusing it, so he doesn't generate another Frostbite token on the hit. Adam at Kingdom Gaming is running a few draft events prior to the Nationals. There will be a great way to gain some insight and experience. The event size is limited, so check his website and grab a ticket. So Adam's having a little bit of a think about it. If Adam decides to use a defense reaction, that Frostbite token will make him pay an additional resource. So he is blocking for 6. I think that's a bit of a misplay there. because he should have got +2 armour from each of the non-attack action cards, and Bramble Sparks are non-attack actions, I think. But this is why we play the game, to get better. Let me know if I'm right. I could be wrong. Okay, so Adam is down to 12. So honours even. Adam decides to just draw up his hand. The Frostbite token gets destroyed at the end of the player's phase. Or sorry, I should say at the player's end phase if no resources are spent. So Simon has a full set. Let's see if he can keep up the pressure. So we've got a yellow Snow Under. It's coming in for 6. It's not fusing this one either, so if it hits, it won't create a Frostbite token. A big shout out to Hamish Chisholm Brown. He broke his 9th place finish run by becoming the King of Swiss. So well done, Hamish. Simon Denning finished 2nd, so push the point guys, lead the field on the day, and what a better way to give them a plug. You can find Push the Point podcast on Spotify and YouTube. Okay, so Adam is not blocking at all, takes 6 damage. So let's see what he's got this time. We know his opening hand was good. Let's see what this hand is going to be like. So there's a little bit more in the order of play now, because you've got to think about what cards you're going to play, what cards you're going to fuse, what cards you're going to pay the resources with. So the complexity of this set is certainly ramped up. So we have a yellow Invigorate. So the next attack you fuse this turn will gain +3 power. And then he's coming in with a red Vela Flash for 5. He's fusing it. So that allows Adam to play a non-attack action as an instant, which is especially good with some other Earth cards, because you can just plus the power onto an attack. Okay, so this is coming in for 8, and Adam is allowed to play a non-attack action card as if it was an instant. So lots of things to think about. Not knowing the card set, you're not really knowing what kind of cards Adam is able to play. So Simon is blocking for 6. We haven't really gone into the reaction phase yet. So Adam follows up with a Lightning Press, so he can get +3 power to Vela Flash. So that now goes to 11. So it's just going back a little bit. Embodiment of Earth being done, because that is damage being taken. Here we have a bit of a timing issue. Sutcliffe Suede Boots are an attack reaction. It should have been played before the Embodiment of the Earth token was created. So as a non-attack and an attack action has been played, Sutcliffe's Boots can be destroyed to gain Go Again for the attack action card Vela Flash. I would agree it's getting a little bit scrappy, but it can happen in pre-releases. It's a casual event and Simon is happy to let this go through. Simon gets to respond to this. And he does so by paying 3 for Oldham's ability. He pitches an ice card, so the attacking the attacking player puts a card from their hand on top of their deck. So Rosetta Thorn is coming in. It's dealing 2 arcane damage, and it does 2 physical damage. So Simon prevents one of the arcane damage with his runaways. Because he's already been dealt damage this turn, and takes the remaining 2 damage, going down to 4. Okay, so Simon comes in with a Titan's Fist for 4. So he pitched a 3-cost card to get that extra power. So he is on the back foot. It's not like you got Bravo and you can swing for 6. Titan's Fist is only swinging for 4, but then again, it's only a one-handed weapon. It will be interesting seeing an Oldhim deck swinging Anathos though. Yeah, that will be very cool. Okay, so Adam blocks for 3, going down to 5. So, very close. This is the trouble with Embodiment of Earth. Sometimes you get the token, but you don't really want to be getting rid of your non-attack actions to gain the extra armor bonus. So we have Red Flash. So Adam's next card will gain Go Again if it costs 0 or greater. So it does. We've got Lightning Surge, and if it's played from Arsenal, it will get Go Again, but Adam didn't. Simon blocks. Blocks for 3, and Adam comes in with a Rosetta Thorn. So they're both a non-attack action and an action card, so Rosetta Thorn will come in for 2 arcane and 2 physical damage. Simon takes the 2 arcane damage, dropping him to 2. Okay, so Simon's gone into the tank, so it gives me time to give a shout out to all the new subscribers to the channel. So a huge thank you to the following: Sebastian Pilutz, Ryan Mahone, Wesley Tang, Dave LaFan, DC Carlson 2099, Alex Marsden, Kenny Carr, Alvaro Toledano, Andreas Kovac, West Ham Sandwich, Jerry Kosher, Patrick McGee, David Denori, Jacob B, Christian Curler, Barry Lou, Tamzarian, Julio Anthony, Cog, Francesc Bosch, Andrew Portillo, Andre Gomizelch, and Chris Salmassi. Thank you so much. So if you guys want to shout out, like and subscribe, and I'll put your names up in the next one. Okay, so Simon uses the Rotten Old Buckler to prevent 1 and goes down to 1. He then follows up with a red emerging avalanche. He doesn't fuse it, so he won't create a frostbite token, but his next attack action card will get +3 power. Adam's just catching up a bit. He's just drawn his hand. So it's all down now to Adam to finish Simon off. He just needs to do 1 arcane and it's going to be over. You can see he's got an Inspired Lightning in his hand, so it's whether or not he's got another lightning card to fuse it to do the damage. If he did, I'm pretty sure he would have played it by now. Does look like a few earth cards in his hand though. This is the thing with limited. Sometimes you can brick and you've just got to muster through as best you can. So we've got a Burgeoning, a yellow Burgeoning for 5. This is a really good attack though. Potentially, with lots of cards in Tales of Aria only blocking for 2, it could potentially make Simon block with 3 of his cards. So Simon's having a good think about it. He's got that emerging avalanche with +3 power, but he has to stop this attack. Okay, so he's not blocking. He's going to react with a Pulse of Eisenloft, so he's blocking for 7. So the right card at the right time. Okay. Adam arsenals a card and draws 3 cards. So let's see what Simon's got. So that emerging avalanche is going to pop and give his next card +3 power. And then follows that up with a red thump. That's coming in for 9. It's got greater power than its base, so it's now dominated 2. And if it hits, Adam will discard a card. So loads of pressure. Oh my god. So Adam's going to pop his Crown of Seeds. So he's going to put a card from Arsenal on the bottom of his deck to prevent 1 damage. So now that is only 8 damage coming in. We've got to remember that Adam is dominated by this thump attack. So it will depend on whether or not... No, he doesn't. So defend for 2. That's it. The end of the game. Congratulations to Simon Denning for winning Kingdom Gaming pre-release. I've got one more pre-release King of Swiss final coming up. So like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss this one. Until next time, take care.